the throw hits, you are struggling. 56 needed, 30 balls left. Two men who, yes, they have the ability to make runs at this sort of pace, but how often do they have to do it under these circumstances? Yes, they can play T20, domestic PSL, and make runs for fun. Yes, they can play international T20 and make runs for fun. Suddenly with a 50-over game, now you've got Rashid Khan as well, you've got a 50-over game. Yes, you've got to try and pretend, shall we say, this is the closing overs of a T20. Use exactly the same tactics. Batting and bowling sides will be thinking exactly the same thing. But this man is key. He's got just the 1 over left. And if Afghanistan, if Hasbatullah can see this as maybe a wicket-taking opportunity, just think what that would do.
Yeah, I'm with you. When you are chasing, the margin of error is less. You have to be absolutely clear with the thinking. Be able to chase down a total of more than 300 runs. That's nicely played. That stroke will earn him a couple of runs here.
Well, they know that the required run rate is under 12, so they cannot take the chance of watching through the Rashid Khan's over. So they'll have to take their chances. And the last time Pakistan needed 56 in the last 5 overs, it was made to win a cause in 2010 versus South Africa. So can they bring Pakistan home from here?
Well, what we're saying there, when you can bring up those sort of statistics, you can say yes, they've done it before. You can equally say yes, they don't do it all the time, and most of the time these things don't happen.
Now, whose work are you questioning, mine or the statisticians?
Neither.
Just kidding.
Did I? Absolutely neither. What you said and what the statistician, bless him, has come up with is fact. What you repeated is fact. What was unsaid is that how often do you not get those runs in that time?
Absolutely spot on.
But I think if the Pakistanis play this over intelligently, they will create a chance to win this one, because couple over from Rahman left, who's been expensive, who's been all over the shop, and then couple of overs from the left-arm fast bowler.
Just look at that for a moment. Gurbaz made 150. He's been keeping all the way through this innings, and he's sprinting to cut that off. That is full commitment.
And I think it's about time that we have to give credit to both Rizwan and Rahmanullah Gurbaz behind the wickets. These two wicket keepers have been phenomenal. They've really done a great job, and that speaks for itself.
Going for the big one. He hasn't got hold of it. Drops short, gets away with it. And there's the difference. You get hold of it enough, you reach the field. If you get hold of it properly, you might clear him. Just to remind you, this is a big field. This is not your 70-yard boundary. This is 80.
Develop that affinity with a certain ground, certain stadium. But Shaheen Shah Afridi has developed that affinity. Naseem Shah, beg your pardon.